All it takes is 4 key things to lose weight, and everyone who says you need to do cardio, eat a certain diet, or some other bullshit like drink raw milk, is speaking out of their ass, because what you need to actually lose weight is much more straightforward. Throw everything you know about fat loss away, because in the next few minutes I'm going to make fat loss very bloody simple. It all starts with a calorie deficit. The very DNA of how fat loss works is a calorie deficit, and although everyone's heard how important it is, very few people can actually master it. If we break it down to its core, fat loss is about energy balance, or eating less calories in our maintenance. Confused with these sciencey words? Don't worry, this is what this video is for. All maintenance calories are is the number of calories you need to eat in a day to maintain your current weight. Eating below our maintenance calories is a calorie deficit. Can you guess what eating above our maintenance calories is? Correct, a calorie surplus. But you've come to this video for some practical advice, so how do we actually apply these principles? Well, fuck the whole calorie deficit maintenance information, it all comes down to your ability to actually apply them. So how do I hear you ask? Well, by simply tracking your calories. Now there's a lot of content on the right methods, what apps to use, but there's not a lot of content stripping it down and telling you what you actually need. So here's what you actually need. Firstly, the app. Anything is fine as long as it's not Cal.ai, because it's never accurate. These two are generally the best, but what should you do with these? Well, simply open them up and put in your weight, height and activity level, but don't lie about the height. And the app does the rest for you. But where do you go from there? Well, now you have your calorie goal given to you, simply start logging your food. This can be done by weighing them out or scanning a QR code. So now you actually made progress, started tracking your calories and lost some weight. From here, how do we make dieting so enjoyable? It makes eating in a calorie deficit a walk in the park. The best way to achieve this is to simply apply the 80-20 rule. But what is the 80-20 rule? Well, this 20% represents junk food and this 80% represents clean eating. But how does this relate to my fat loss, you ask? Well, since you came to this video to lose weight, applying the 80-20 rule to your diet not only gets rid of willpower problems, but keeps you actually excited and motivated to keep chasing your fat loss goals. Overall, it's about looking at traditional diet frameworks and throwing them out the window. You should be in control over your diet and your eating. Eat in a calorie deficit and 80% of the time try to eat clean. The rest is fair game. But if you want even more detail on how to apply these principles, check out the description. Now, you came here not only to lose weight, but to keep it off forever. And this final point will show you exactly how to do that. Everyone can follow the steps I've just given, but how do you stand out from the crowd and make actual lasting progress? Well, say hello to the skills. You've definitely heard people talk about them and you've probably tried them before. You might even be asking, how will this help? Well, it's about how you use them. Using scale weight can be a great indicator. It shows you if what you're doing is really working or if you need to change anything about. If we take John Fat Loss here, he weighs himself every Sunday morning, which is perfect. It's once a week and water weight won't be in play, but he realises he isn't making any progress. So instead of just giving up, he realises he's not tracking correctly or his maintenance calories were slightly off. He adjusts and boom, next Sunday he's down half a kilogram. It's that simple. Scales are just a way to catch and redirect ourselves, keeping the ball perpetually moving. They're not a scary number to be feared. So to finally achieve your fat loss goals, you're going to start eating in a calorie deficit, using calorie tracking to make sure you achieve your calorie goal, use the 80-20 rule to ensure your diet is fun and engaging, and finally weigh yourself once a week in the mornings to catch if you're going wrong and to keep the ball moving. However, if you want to actually ensure that you lose weight, then check the description where I have a full detailed protocol, and if you don't like it, I'll refund you every dime.